Hi, how's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for joining us for our third video in basic preparedness, in the categories of basic preparedness. Tonight we're going to be covering medical. I'm going to do a broad stroke overview of medical, and then I'll probably be doing individual videos on a lot of these items. But basically on the left, my left, I would have your basic stuff that you're going to keep. That's going to be Band-Aids, your medications, aspirin, over-the-counter medications, the things that you're going to need on a regular basis, more often than everything else. Stockpile that, things like alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, iodine. That's going to be in that category. Start out with having a little extra of that. Once you do that, I highly encourage everybody to have a family first aid kit. This kit is in a closet that's accessible to my older kids and everybody else in the house. This is basically just a first aid kit that's got the basic over-the-counter medications, Band-Aids, everything in it that we can grab and use and go and bring to somebody if we need to. I'm going to be doing a video on this. Now, in this category right here, we're talking about individual first aid. So this is an IFAK, individual first aid kit. If you've been watching prepping videos or medical videos, I'm sure you've heard of it. These I made myself for my family. My kids carry them to school. My wife carries it to work. I've got tourniquets in here, chest seals, pressure bandages, gauze, gloves, everything that you would need in an emergency situation, specifically dealing with trauma and stop the bleed. This is mine, for instance. This is one that I carry with me daily. This is an Eberle stock fanny pack. It's a concealed carry fanny pack. And basically, I've turned the front pouch into a small trauma kit with, again, a cat tourniquet in there, a rat's tourniquet, gauze, chest seals. And the reason I encourage everybody to have these items, I have an IFAK, at least one for every member of my family. I keep them in my vehicles. I keep this one on my person. The whole point of being prepared is trying to be proactive. And I believe carrying a certain amount of medical on you, especially this day and age, is very important. And especially if you carry a firearm, as I do. The last category, and probably the last thing that you would want to build out of all your medical, is going to be a trauma bag. This is an overall big trauma bag. It's got everything from Band-Aids in there all the way up to major trauma, multiple tourniquets, nasopharyngeal airways, everything that I know how to use and am trained on is in this bag for me and my family. So this is going to be a overall tiered approach on how I think you should start stockpiling medical. Start with your basics, everything that you normally use on a daily basis, just like your food and water, and then work your way up, build out your kits like this. Now, the reason I say build, there are companies out there, good companies, that do offer pre-made kits, and they're excellent quality, USA made, and they are just pricier. And for the average American right now in our economy, I honestly think, most of us are trying to save a dollar or two. Now, not on quality. The way I save a dollar when it comes to this is you never want to skimp on the medical, buy the name brand, North American Rescue, things like that. But the way I save a dollar is by building my own kits. So I purchased the bags. This is like a little pencil bag that I got from Walmart, but I fit all my medical for an IFAK in it. So there are ways you can save money by building your own kits and buying the same stuff like cat tourniquets and North American Rescue products and just build your own kits. But it's up to you either way. Definitely important to have. Now, last thing I'm going to be doing is, like I said, making a video on this bag and this bag, and I'll probably go over these as well and do a special review video on this Eberle stock concealed carry fanny pack. As always, thanks again for watching. Our next video is going to be on communications. I'm going to be going kind of a little broad stroke over my communication setup for my family, our PACE plans, and kind of discuss how you can start getting started with building that communications plan that you need for your loved ones. Thanks for watching.